Do you know how to fix a running toilet? In this video, I'm going to show you how, and we're going to do it in 10 seconds. Hi, I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the Expert Plumber. Welcome back to another great video. If you have not been here before and you want to learn all things plumbing as a real estate agent, homeowner, or buyer, hit the subscribe button now and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything. Guys, today we're going to work on fixing a running toilet. And what we're going to do, as you see, I've got a toilet right here behind me, but this is a special toilet. I'm going to turn this bad boy around and show you how you can stop your toilet from running. So guys, this is really easy. I've got the back cut out of this toilet so I can actually show you the inside from a better view. Now you're going to be working on it from above, so it's going to look a little bit different from you, but let me show you what we've got. We've actually got the fill valve. This is also called a ball cock. And what this does, this is what goes up and down to determine your water level to actually make the water shut off to make it not run. The other part over here, which you've all heard about, is the flapper. The flapper is part of the flush valve. Now the flush valve has actually three parts. The handle that pulls up the flapper that lets the water go down into the trapway through the flush valve itself. So guys, a running toilet can cost you money. Really, there's two very easy parts to change to fix a running toilet and make it stop running. And I'm going to show you how to do those today. The other one, the flush valve itself, we've got another video for that. You can go watch it or leave us a message, leave us a comment, and we'll do that one again. But basically, the two parts that are going to make your toilet keep running are your flapper and your fill valve. And they're both very easy to change out. Now we're going to assume you've already shut the water off, you've already disconnected your water supply line. I've also got a video for those in the other ones if you need to go see it. But we're just going to take this as it is. You've got a toilet that's running and that's what you want to fix. So in order to change your fill valve, pull your tube out, and then what you're going to do is get your channel locks down here on the very bottom and take that nut off. Now remember, I'm from a different angle, so it's going to look a little different, but from above, it's about the same. You get the nut off. Now remember, we've already got all the water out of it. We've shut the water off. We've drained it down. Everything's good. So all we're trying to do is change out this part. So you take the nut off the bottom and you pull it up and out. Once you get it pulled up and out, make sure you're putting the right piece back in. You want to make sure that it works and does what you need to do for your brand of toilet. That's the fill valve, and that's very easy to do, and we'll put it back in a minute. But what I want to do is show you the flapper and how it's attached to the flush valve while we've got it open. So these flappers actually have clips that actually clip down on these two ears sticking up. That's the way most flappers are. Some of them actually have a round piece that you slide over the tube and it goes all the way down. A flapper is a very easy change out, and it's something you can normally check with the manufacturer of your toilet and make sure you get the right flapper, or you may be able to go down to the box store and get a universal flapper. But anyway, once you take it off and put it back on, it's not very hard. Make sure that your chain is set to where you get the right height. That's going to pull your flapper up enough that it stays up, so when the water level goes down, it goes down and closes off. So to put it back on, literally, we're just going to click it onto the handle, line it up on the posts, and press it down. And I always like to just check to make sure if I flush the toilet, does it pull it up all the way to where it'll stay? And then I want to make sure I've got a little bit of slack in the chain so it's not pulling it too tight that it may leak. But while you've got it off, also make sure you feel around the inside of the flush valve to make sure it feels smooth so that you know your flapper is sealing off properly. Now back to the fill valve. The fill valve, you want to make sure that you get your rubber put on to where it's going to seal off at the bottom and it's not going to leak. You also want to make sure that, as you can tell by looking here, this one's adjustable. You want to make sure that you've got it adjusted to the right height. So what you do is you get it in, get it down to where when it shuts off, your water level, like I said, is a 1/2 inch to 1 inch below the top. Lock it back in place. Now, with your washer on, get it in position. Get your nut from down below. Start out hand tight. Look on the inside and turn it. Make sure that your fill valve is not in the way of your handle or your flapper. Get it in, put together. Get everything lined up. Take your channel locks and just snug it up. You just want it tight enough it's not going to leak. You don't have to get it real tight. You can break this porcelain. Guys, it's really easy to stop a running toilet. A running toilet can actually cost you a lot of money. Like I said before, if you've done any of this, please leave us a comment down below. Let us know what part of the toilet you changed, how long it took you, and do you think it was worth the money that you saved? Thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about plumbing, check out some of the other great videos we've done on The Expert Plumber. And remember, subscribe now and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything, and I'll see you on the next video if you don't get flushed.